Hello, and welcome to another Transcend-Ing Tarotcast. I am currently in the mountain, and I thought I would record this for you outside with the energy of the beautiful creek behind us. And without further ado, let's get to our collective card. What do we get? The Empress. That suits the creek behind us, actually. The Empress, our divine feminine energy, the energy of flow, the energy of surrender, the energy of nurturing. So this week for all of us really is about taking care of ourselves, nurturing ourselves and the ones around us, and just surrender to whatever is coming, accept what is coming with grace. Instead of trying to fight it, instead of trying to contradict it, just accept it. Acceptance and surrender are the themes for everyone this week. Aries, you got the moon. The moon is all about coming into contact with our subconscious. What is it trying to tell us? What messages is it trying to bring forth? It's a little bit of shadow work here for you. You have the Magician for the month. So you are meant to be figuring out your true potential, everything that you are capable of and everything you're capable of manifesting. But in order to do so, you do need to understand what your subconscious is doing. You need to do a bit of shadow work and release all the blockages that can stop you from achieving your full potential. So your work this week really is about unblocking what stops you, your fears, your lack of confidence, whatever may come up for you. Just pay attention. Taurus, you have the Three of Pentacles. So this is interesting because for the month you got the Chariot. The Chariot is about how to figure out how to understand who you are as an individual, how you succeed with your uniqueness. And the Three of Pentacles really is about teamwork. That's what this card represents. So while you're figuring out, and last week you had the Six of Swords, so you were meant to retreat and somehow be completely by yourself to understand what it is, your uniqueness, what it is to be your individual self. And this week, it's about applying that knowledge to work with others. How can you still be unique? How can you still be your full self while working with others? That's your task for the week. And uncover or blend your uniqueness while you work in a team. Gemini, Queen of Pentacles. Gemini, so far you had a lot of masculine energy because you had the Emperor for the month, which is all about organizing, strategizing, all of these things, planning your future. And then you had the King of Cups, which was about coming into a sort of emotional, stable place in order for these plans to go forward. And now you have the Queen of Pentacles, and she's very nurturing. She's very grounded as well, but she flows a little bit more. So it's almost like you're in a transition from all the organizing and the planning that you're meant to be doing this month. But this week, you're meant to be doing it from the energy of the female. So how can you organize, how can you plan, but still be in a state of flow and surrender and acceptance of what's coming to you? It also matches a little bit the theme for everyone with the Empress there. Cancer, you got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is about being patient. It's about allowing things to come to fruition on their own. You've done your work. You've done what you needed to do. Now you can sit down and just wait for things to work on themselves. You know, we're not always meant to be taking action. Sometimes we're meant to allow things to grow on their own, and then we take action again. And you have the World, so you're completing or you're finishing a cycle. And this week, you just allow it to happen the way it needs to happen. Leo, you got the Emperor. That's very interesting because you actually have the Empress for the month. So you're meant to be in your female energy, then that's also the card for this week for the collective. So it's a double there for you. And then you have the Emperor, which is the complete opposite. So how can you flow but still have a little bit of pragmatism within? How can you flow but still be organized or still be planning? And then you can relax within your plan in that state of flow. I hope this makes sense, because it's a little bit contradictory, but it's the way the union of these energies happen. We need both of them equally. So sometimes it's time to be passive, sometimes it's time to be active, and sometimes we can be passive and active exactly at the same time. Virgo, you got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups really is about going inward and exploring your inner self and leaving all the emotions behind, leaving any drama behind, and just be with yourself. You have the Wheel of Fortune for the month. It's a big month for you. Something important, a milestone is meant to be happening. But for you to notice it, for you to understand what it is about, you need to go inward. So that's your task for this month. Libra, you got the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Hierophant for the month, which we know is all about understanding your institutions and selecting your institutions. And last week you had the World, which was about letting go of the institutions that don't serve you anymore and connect deeper with the ones that do. So the Knight of Pentacles comes to tell you this week that all of this needs to be done step by step. There's no need to rush. There's no need to achieve things as quickly as possible. It's better to do step by step with progress. Consistency will take you where you want to be. Scorpio, you have the Page of Pentacles. So far you've had Justice for the month, so it's all about being fair and weighing all the sides of whatever is happening in your life. Then you had the Fool, which is about starting a new journey, starting a new cycle. And the Page of Pentacles really is, he wants to learn about the physical world and the material world, and he wants to understand the Scorpios are very emotional creatures, and sometimes they forget that the material world is also there for their own pleasure. And that's what the Page of Pentacles really is about. It's about learning how to use your surroundings, how to use, the magic of what is here in the solid reality, and learn about it to also fulfill you emotionally. Sagittarius, you got the Two of Swords. So Sagittarius, you're going through a healing month. You had the Star. It's all about healing. It's all accepting your own faults, your own weaknesses, and understanding that they are part of who you are, and it's okay. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and that is okay. And when you accept them, you become more fulfilled within yourself. And then you had the Eight of Cups, which really was about leaving all the drama behind and just being with yourself, right? This week you have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords indicates there is something you're still hiding from yourself. There is something you're still not completely willing to face. This week you have to face it, because if you want to complete the healing process, you have to face whatever this is. Heads on, no more hiding, no more blocking it. Just do it. It'll be painful maybe, but in the end it will be worth it, because then you'll release the pain completely instead of keep hiding it behind the carpet or under the carpet, as they say. Capricorn, you got the King of Pentacles. So you had the Fool for the month, so you're meant to be starting a new journey, a new cycle, right? This month is important for you in that sense. It's a whole new adventure starting for you. And then you have the Eight of Swords, which was the idea that you might feel trapped. So you want to go on this adventure, but you feel like there are things blocking your way, when actually it's all in your mind. We can release these blocks because they're only coming because of our perceptions, and our perceptions are coming from our mind. The King of Pentacles comes out this week to tell you that you need to be grounded, and you can plan this new adventure. You don't have to just jump off the cliff with no idea of where you're going to land. You can look around the cliff and see where you can jump and that you're going to land the best. So take a little bit of time this week to actually structure what you want this adventure to be. Aquarius, you got the Chariot. You're having a big month again, Aquarius. You got the Devil for the month, when you're meant to be facing all your self-sabotaging behavior. Then you had Judgment, where you're meant to be self-observing and understanding where this self-sabotaging behavior is coming from. And now you have the Chariot, and the Chariot really is about grabbing hold of your courage and riding your path. Your path is unique to you, and you're gonna have to ride it yourself. So it's about releasing any dependency you might have on others, which can cause the self-sabotaging behaviors from the Devil. So once you release this dependency and you're on your own unique path, it doesn't mean others can't come into your path. It just means you're in charge of it. That's your task for this week. Take charge of your path. Pisces, you got the Four of Pentacles. So you have the Sun for the month. And the Sun is all about amazing, fulfilling, sunny, happy energy, right? And then you had the Seven of Cups, which was about confusion. And now you have the Four of Pentacles, which was about being possessive and attached. What this card is coming to tell you is you cannot feel the Sun's energy while you're holding on to things too tightly, while you're holding on to old ideas, while you're holding on to things that are not giving back to you. And as the more you hold on to these things, the less they want to be part of your life. So you have to let them go. You have to let the grip go. You have to relax. And you have to just enjoy and allow the Sun energy to come through without thinking of what it could be or what it wasn't or what it is, or, you know, just release the grip. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a beautiful week, and I shall see you next week for another Tarotcast. Lots of love.